Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me for Yoga in Our City's virtual studio class for chair yoga. My name is Anne, and welcome this evening. And please consult a medical practitioner if you are starting a new exercise program and even yoga. Now, this is very important if you are pregnant, if you are nursing, and or if you're taking medication or have a pre-existing medical condition. So it's very important that we take care of ourselves and just double check with your medical practitioner to be sure that there is no problems for you to start it. Now, this evening, we're going to focus on certain postures and asanas that are going to strengthen our bones. So, this evening, again, we're going to start like we always do with our foundational pose, which is sitting mountain. Now, in my previous videos, I've gone through a lot of detail with sitting mountain. So, tonight I'm going to just highlight the important parts. Okay. So, with sitting mountain, it's a position or a posture that is active, and we're engaging all the muscles in our body with sitting mountain. So, we're sitting alive. We're not slumped over. We're sitting where we are very aware of our physical body. And in addition, we want to be awake, fully engaged. So we're going to start with the bottom, our feet. And as you know, we have a nice cushiony part right beneath our toes and also the heel. So I'm going to ask you to press down on the floor in front of you or your mat and movie or shimmy your body a little bit closer to the edge of the chair. Okay, you don't want to be sitting back or slumping. You want to be fully engaged in this sitting mountain posture. And we will come back to this in between certain postures and asanas. It's a way that we redefine our position in space. Okay, now let's take our fists and we're going to place them together, and we're going to have our knees separated, fist width apart, and then right up. And then you can take your right hand and move that fleshy cheek on the right and then the left. And then you begin to feel your sits bones as you move on your chair. That helps to ground our body. Now, in addition, we're going to take and pretend we have a zipper in the front of our body, and we're going to zip up right to the top of the head. And then we're going to move our shoulders back so we open our chest and we're able to breathe freely. And our chin is parallel to the floor. And as I share with you about the dristi is a spot on the wall, and you don't want to go higher than where the wall intersects with the ceiling. Now, the dristi is a spot that we can focus on. Can also be right in front of you if you like. If you look straight ahead, that may be your dristi point. And that is our sitting mountain. Now we're going to start this evening with an intention. And the intention that I chose for tonight is I am strong, I am grateful. And we'll say this 3 more times. I am strong, I am grateful. I am strong, I am grateful. I am strong, I am grateful. Now, I invite you to close your eyes Just let that marinate within your being. I am strong. I am grateful. Take 3 full breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the nose or mouth. All right, now you may open your eyes, and we're going to come to our breath, or as we say, our pranayama. And prana means energy. Now, we're going to start with breath awareness, functional wellness, we call it. Now, our breath is our superpower. When we breathe better, we move better. And when we move better, we feel better. And now we're going to simply inhale and exhale, inhaling through the nose and exhaling fully out through the nose or mouth. And these are going to be long, deep breaths. And we'll do 6 full breaths. So come again to your sitting mountain position, actively engaged. The body is 90 degree, 90 degree, and 90 degree. Ready? Let's begin. And one more deep breath. Full exhalation. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes and note how you feel. Remember, the breath is our superpower. All righty. Now I'm going to go through the props and we'll start with our warm-ups. Now, as you know, we do have bands, and if you need to use a band, that's perfect. Here's a simple band, and here's one that is together, okay? And either or can be used. And then here's my, call it my grid. And this is my foot massager. I'm going to put it on the floor in front of me. And then, of course, we have our blocks. And we'll be using our blocks this evening for certain of our postures or asanas. Okay, so let's begin. Find again your sitting mountain. And let's start with massaging our feet. Now, again, if you don't have this roller, you could either take your fingers in your hands and massage the bottom part of your feet. And I'm going to roll in and out about 6 times. Again, we know that the nerves end in the bottom of our feet. All righty. Now that's the 6th. Bring it back one more time and bring it back. Awesome. Okay, now I'm going to remove that. Put it to the back of my mat. And next, we're going to work on our knees. I'm going to take my fingers, place them on my knees, and make circles with my knees. And reverse. Nice warm up. And then I'm going to take the right leg, extend it out. I can feel the knee moving. And then the left, 3 times each side. Nice warm up. The last one, 3. And back again. Now we're going to move back to our belly, and I'm going to ask you to go back with your inhalation and your exhalation, like we did with our breath, our superpower. But this time, when you inhale, push the belly out, band it, and when you exhale, kind of concave a little bit and press the belly in. We'll do this 6 times. Ready? Inhale, push the belly out, shoulder blades kissing together. Exhale, back in, and again. Open the shoulders, open the chest, and we'll do one more last one. A nice full inhalation, belly expanding, shoulder blades kissing, and exhale, tighten the core. Want to have a nice strong core. This also affects our lower back. When our core is strong, our lower back is usually strong. Okay, so that takes care of that. And now we're going to do a little bit of hip movement. Just move side to side. Again, always safety on your chair. Beautiful. And now come forward. We're moving the spine in different ways. Back, forward. 6 movements of the spine. We did side to side, front to back, and now we're going to make circles with the buttocks. Going to the right, then we will move to the left. And reverse. Beautiful. And now we're going to move up the body, and let's start with the fingers. And let's take each of the fingers and just move them, or you could touch them, touching each one. And then let's open, close, getting the hands, stretching and moving. And then we're going to intertwine our hands, and let's make circles with the wrists. And reverse. Next, we're going to take our fingers and we're going to place them on our shoulders. And we're going to take our elbows, inhale and bring them forward. Exhale, expanding the chest. Do this 6 times. Nice full breath. Our superpower: when we breathe better, we move better. When we move better, we feel better. Nice inhale and exhale. Let's come back to our intention. I am strong. I am grateful. Beautiful. And now let's alternate. Moving the shoulders. Then reverse. Beautiful. Now, place your hands comfortably on your knees. Come back into sitting mountain. And now we're going to work on our neck by inhaling. Exhale slowly. Just come as far to the looking over the right shoulder as you can. Again, no ouches. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale the left. Now, you may notice one side is easier to move than the opposite. So, when you inhale and as you exhale, you move to the right and to the left. All righty. Next, we're going to focus on our eyes and we're going to do a movement whereby you're going to look at your finger, take your right arm, put it out, and follow perfectly that middle finger. Come around and then slowly come back. Excuse me, this strengthens our eyes. Let's do it again. We'll do 3 times. Follow the finger, strengthening the eyes, all the muscles. Now take that hand, place it down, and now move with the left. Same thing. Beautiful. Now the last one, we moved our neck to both sides. The last one, I'm just going to ask you to move all the muscles in the face by saying A-E-I-O-U and accentuate it. We'll do it 3 times before we get into our postures. Ready? Let's begin. Shoulders back. Sit up in sitting mountain. Feet firmly on the floor. Ready? Begin. Three breaths. Here we go. A-E-I-O-U. More times. A-E-I-O-U. Last one. A-E-I-O-U. Feels great. All the muscles get to move on the face. Okay, now we're going to move into the 7 asanas that are going to increase our bone strength. And the first one we're going to do is we're going to come back into sitting mountain and we're going to start with the tree. Okay, now I'm going to give you the different levels of flexibility and you find what works for you. So, level 1, I'm going to take my right foot and I'm going to press it in to the balls of the feet. And I'm going to simply turn it slightly to the right, very slightly. Now, our upper body and our lower body may be very, very different, just like our left side of the body and the right side may be different. Okay. So now let's say for your lower body, you're still in level 1. Maybe your upper body, you can take your hands and you could place them facing the palms facing each other. This is level 1. Level 2, you're going to take that right heel, place it against your ankle, and maybe your arms come up in a tree pose. Level 2. Now, as you hold it, you can feel your body strengthening. Breathe deeply. You're engaged in the tree pose. Now, you may be at level 3, which would be arms at the top, and you may be at level 3 with the legs. You want to take the leg in the tree pose and bring it all the way up to the left thigh and breathe. This is the full tree pose. Breathe deeply. Now, because we did it to the right side, now we're going to exhale, bring the arms down, bring the right leg down, and now we're going to move to the opposite side. Again, you found your level of comfort or flexibility. Again, you may be on level 1, just taking the toes on the left foot and coming on the balls. Or you may be at level 2, at the upper body, and you may move into level 2 with the lower body on the left side, placing that left foot against the right leg. Then again, you may be full tree pose. So make your tree pose exactly as you'd like. Take that left foot, place it on the right thigh. Here we go, and breathe deeply. You may want to spread your fingers, get the fingers engaged in the movement. Remember, yoga means union. We want to engage all parts of the body. And breathe. Beautiful. Now, full inhalation, stretch the arms up. Exhale, lower the tree limbs. Take that left foot and bring it back down to the floor. And just relax. Come back into sitting mountain. Readjust your body. Pressing the fatty part of the feet on the mat. Now, next, we're going to do chair pose. And again, we have the 3 levels of flexibility wherever you are. Your bottom body may be more flexible than your upper, or it could be just the opposite, okay? No worries. You find your level of flexibility. Chair pose, you may be at position number 1. You're going to come up on your toes. That's level 1. And maybe your arms or your hands only come this far. And breathe. Now you may be at level 2. Arms come out and the feet go a little bit farther back, and you bring your buttocks closer to the edge of the chair and stretch up. 3 full breaths. Feel the bones strengthening. Or you may be at level 3, straight up. Really come forward into the chair pose. Buttocks pushing out. Third breath. Take another one. Inhale, stretch up, and slowly lower the arms back down to the sides of the body. Let's realign, readjust back into sitting mountain. And now we're going to move into number 3, which is the triangle. Now for the triangle, again, I'm going to walk you through the 3 levels of flexibility. We'll start with the right, and then we'll move to the left. Okay? So to start with the right, place your legs, separate them into a small V. This may be your triangle, maybe level 1. And the arms can be by the sides of the body, or it can extend them a little farther up for level 1. Level 2, you're going to be into an L shape, meaning you can come a little bit farther and realign your body on the chair. And you may be able to come a little bit farther in the triangle pose, the upper body. But you may be on level 3. You're going to take that left leg and extend it back, kind of look towards the right side of the chair. The left foot, though, the toes are going to face forward. Okay, so the toes are facing forward. And now for the upper body, we're going to inhale over the left arm and exhale, stretching over the left knee. And you could take that right hand and place it by the side of the bended knee and then stretch and look up. Really stretch into the third level of flexibility and breathe deeply. Nice full breath in the triangle pose, bone strengthening. Full breath. And then slowly to come out, we're going to take that left hand, which is facing up towards the ceiling. We're going to slowly bring it down. And we're going to shimmy the right leg back to meet the left, walking it from side to side. Now we're going to do the opposite. Now we're going to take the left and coming into a V. Okay, this is level 1. But then again, you may be at level 2, or you may be at level 3. So here's the L shape for level 2. Your arms could be here, or they could be here, or we're going to go into the full level of flexibility. We're going to take that right leg, stretch it back. Now, this is a place where you're going to use your block if you need it. So I'm going to put my block right near my chair, and I'm going to readjust my body so I can really extend into that level of flexibility. So I'm going to stretch it. My feet, if you notice, are still facing forward. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, and we're going to take that left arm and we're going to kind of bend it over the left knee. And we're going to take the right and stretch it up. Beautiful. Stretch and open. Now, what else we can do is take that left hand now and bring it right down the sides of the left leg. And breathe deeply. You can feel a beautiful stretch. Really feel the bones strengthening and opening. Breathe deep. Full exhalation. That's what gets us through the posture, this strong superpower, our breath. One inhale, slowly come back down, very cautious, very aware, coming back into your posture, coming forward. And you're going to shimmy that left to meet the right, come and realign your body in your sitting mountain. Now, the next one we're going to do is downward facing dog. This is an interesting one because, again, you can have the level of flexibility. Could be here. Take the toes, press that fatty part right beneath the toes into the ground beneath you, and come down. This is level 1. But then again, you may be at level 2 in downward facing dog. So now you could extend the legs out slightly and come down over both legs. The head can rest comfortably. Unless you're at level 3, really extend the legs and exhale, coming down into downward facing dog. Breathe deeply. Then slowly slide the fingers up the legs. And next, we're going to move into the cobra pose. Again, another strengthener. You may be at level 1 in the cobra. The hands can just simply rest on the thighs. And with the cobra, you're going to simply bring the body forward into level 1. Breathe. Now you may be able to take your hands and extend them a little farther into the cobra and stretch and open. Level 2. Careful with the neck. And then level 3. Back into the cobra. Coming up. 3 full breaths. and then relax. Now, bone strengthening posture or asana, we're going to do the bridge pose. Now, the bridge is interesting because what we're going to do is 3 levels of flexibility again. For the bridge, you may want to take your hands and just place them by the sides of your body. And to be in the bridge, you're going to keep the chin kind of tucked into the chest and come back into level 1. Breathe. Shoulder blades back. You may be at level 2. You could extend the hands a little farther back on the chair and stretch and open up in the bridge. Engage the core muscles in the bridge. Breathe. And you may be in level 3. Hands, place them all the way back on your chair. Slide the buttocks forward, again, safety, and open up into the bridge. Keep the chin tucked into the chest and breathe. Open, open. Extending into the bridge. Feel the belly, feel the abdominals. The bridge is excellent for the abdominal muscles and the buttocks. And breathe. Beautiful. And then slowly come out. That's the bridge. And the final one is for bone strengthening. It's called the spinal twist. Okay, now for the spinal twist, we're going to inhale. Now the hands can stay as far as you're comfortable. Could stay on your thighs, or you can just move, and you're going to do the spinal twist by coming and looking behind you. Now level 1, but you may be at level 2, or you may be at level 3, and you could really extend back and look over your right shoulder. And breathe. Now we're going to move to the opposite side. Going to inhale, exhale, come back around. Level 1. Looking over our left shoulder. Level 2. And or level 3. And breathe. And slowly inhale. On the exhalation, come back around. So those were the 7 postures or asanas for bone strengthening. And when you use your breath and you try to hold the postures or the position, but you're breathing, you're inhaling and exhaling, we never hold the breath, you're going to feel the strengthening of the muscles in the bones around. Well, I should say the muscles get strengthened when the bones are strengthened. All righty. So now let's just come comfortably on our chair, and we'll end with just a nice, simple breath. So just breathe in and out. You may close your eyes. I'll invite you to close your eyes. And simply breathe, thanking yourself for your intention. I am strong. I am grateful. I am strong. I am grateful. I am strong. I am grateful. And you may keep your eyes closed. I'm going to do a small, short little meditation. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I be free. Now you may open your eyes. And thank you everyone for joining me this evening. I hope that you're practicing every day, and I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Okay? And you take care of yourselves. Keep breathing. Remember that's your superpower. Okay? Have a great day, great night. Bye-bye.